Rolling?
Yeah.
Real niggas first, family over money. Kingpin dreams, trap house jumping. Got my paper right.
What's up? We live in Cleveland, Ohio with one of my mentees. Introduce yourself.
How you doing? My name Harry the Boss.
So anyway, we at Harry's project that he in the process of rehabbing. It's a two-family. What's the exit strategy for this?
The extra strike, we did a fix and flip. We gonna do retail flip on this one. I was gonna rent it out and make some cash flow though, but we're just gonna sell it.
Sell it. So retail flip, aka you're gonna sell it to a homeowner. When people say retail flip, that basically means the end buyer is going to be a homeowner, somebody that's going to move in the property. This specific property, it being a two-family, what we're starting to see a lot of in Cleveland and the surrounding suburbs, people are buying two-family homes. They're living in one unit. They rent the other unit out to pay for all their expenses. Let's walk through it. Come on. How much did you pick the property up for?
55.
How much?
55,000.
55,000. How much was the rehab?
About 40,000.
40,000. How much you gonna market it for?
I think we talked about 60.
160.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Give us a little view.
Okay. So in here we did all painting. We ain't had to drywall none of this though. The kitchen. We had to drywall the whole kitchen, new flooring, new cabinets, countertop, sink. We're waiting on the carpet people to come put down the strips. All new lighting, bathroom, all new tubs, flooring, lights, medicine cabinet, vanity, toilets. All new doors, all new hardware, everything. Now this closet had a window in here.
Okay.
That we this big old closet had a window in here. We took the window out, closed it up, and just made it to where we couldn't nobody break in.
Okay.
We painted all of this. This house was tore up though. It sat for like 10 years from a lady who went to she went to hospice.
Okay.
So the insurance company took the house over, the hospice people, and they had to wait to sell it, all that probation and stuff like that. So I sat for 10 years. They had a hole in the roof.
Okay.
That was coming all the way down. Yeah. So
sometimes those are the best deals. The ugliest houses are the best deals.
If not, the stove was over here.
Okay.
So we changed the gas line, moved it over here. The layout was fucked up in here.
Okay.
So we laid this out. The way you see it is we tried to change this all the way around.
Okay.
We ran all new electric, all new plumbing. The way this kitchen was set up, it was the stove was over there, the refrigerator was over here. So we moved the gas line over here and ran us a countertop with the L.
Okay.
All new cabinets, stainless steel hoods. Put a three-way here for when you walking out that way. All drywall there. This whole room, 2 rooms, was paneled. So we just went over the panel with a 1/4 inch drywall.
Oh, that's smart. Instead of tearing it all out,
Tearing it all
right over
yeah,
it.
yeah, you know what I mean? Instead of tearing it out.
Okay.
Add more to the dumpster and all that type of stuff. So we got new lights here, all paint.
Okay.
All new windows.
Look good.
Thank you.
Look good.
All new doors.
I'm
Lights.
still cleaning up the bathrooms.
So we ran all new hinges, new locks. In here we got to put the toilet in here.
Okay.
Put some cold base down here. We drywalled all of this. It was a window here. We took the window out, drywalled it, put insulation in the middle of it, and yeah, new vanity. Waiting on the toilet. This is another bedroom. Just a lot of paint, everything. Closets, put the closet rod.
And you said you go on carpet?
Electrical. Yes, carpet here.
What made you go with carpet instead of redoing the hardwood floors?
I don't like the color of it bumping up to that gray floor.
Got it. Okay.
So if I go hardwood floor, I won't go with a gray flooring. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, got it.
Because what I probably would do is go like a beige.
Got it.
To bump up with the hardwood.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? To
look mesh together.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Even though hardwood look good with gray.
It still look good with a dark hardwood.
Yeah, because I was gonna do, but see, so when the door open, I don't like the flow of the hardwood into that gray floor.
Got it.
You see what I'm saying? It might be just me mentally, you know what I mean? But you know, my thought, you know, like, so when I open this door and I see this hardwood, I'm still see this gray floor.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Which ain't nothing really wrong with it, but my mental is for me.
Here's something you should think about. I know you like your mental, but when we dealing with these properties, we got to think about what other people are looking at, especially like a property like this is a 2-family. Mm-hmm. So, the person that's going to buy it probably going to be a person that's going to live in one of the units and rent the other unit out. Right. So from a landlord standpoint, they looking at, okay, when that tenant move out, I may have to change that carpet. Versus hardwood floor, you never have to change it. It's way easier to maintain than carpet. So just kind of thinking of a viewpoint from your buyer, like who is your ideal buyer, and you want to get in their head and you want to answer every question that they got based upon how you put the project together. So when they walk through, it's multiple offers. Everybody wants. Yeah. Even though it's still going to be their way because it's cute. I mean, it's cute. You got new windows. The walls look good. The kitchen, bath look good. But I would just say that moving forward, just kind of thinking like, okay, who my ideal buyers? Okay, let me think from their standpoint. Because we ain't moving in.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Yeah, we ain't moving in.
Sure. Yeah, all new baseboards. Yeah. But yeah, so I thought about it like you said, but then we had a couple floorboards. Like I said, this kitchen had a hole in the roof that water was just pouring through here. So when I show you the befores and afters, this kitchen ain't had no walls at all. It was just, bare space open. But like I was saying, like the flow from here to there, I understand what you were saying.
Right.
Like, but hardwood will be easier to maintain.
Right.
You know what I mean? So. And they did the floors do look good. They look good. Yeah, they look real good. But I would rather run hardwood all the way through kitchen and bathrooms. What you think about that?
I like to break it up. I like the kitchen being its own thing, the bathroom being its own thing, and then the living room and dining room being their own thing because it's different rooms. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Go in a different room, it should have its own personality. Yeah. How long was this project from beginning to end?
4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, we started October 15th, and this is it.
Okay. Let's go back to how do we first meet?
Well, we met from a guy, one of our buddies, Vince, back in 2012. 2012.
You remember the year, huh?
Yeah, I remember that year like it was. Because me and you sat down in that year, and I was telling you, teach me how to flip these houses. Right. And we met at a bar, and we sat down, and you were like, man, I'll show you, ain't no problem. Right. And somehow I lost contact with you. Mm-hmm. But you used to always tell me, get an Instagram, get a Facebook account. Mm-hmm. And I never did it because,
why you didn't do it?
Well, I was so used to privacy. Right. You know what I mean? I didn't want all my business out there like that. Right. That's how my mentor was thinking at the time. You know what I mean? Right. But, so I lost contact with you. Right. And then you popped up on my Instagram feed one day.
You finally got Instagram?
Yeah. Right, and I finally got Instagram. And that was probably probably 5 years later after you told me. Right. Maybe 6 or something. You know what I mean? Because I still was, Right. But once I got it, you popped up. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, what? You know what I mean? So that's when I hit you and then I found out about the Cleveland Infield training. Right. And remember you seen me at the Cleveland Infield training, like, man, I ain't seen you in 20 years. It felt like, I was like, yeah. But yeah, back in 2012, we sat down, and you had me do a couple of your houses. Mm-hmm. Had me rehab a couple of your houses back then.
So for those of you that don't know, Harry is a contractor and an investor. So it's like the best of both worlds. So when we initially met, Harry had rehabbed a couple projects for me. But as soon as I met Harry, I liked Harry. Harry just had a energy that was receptive, like an energy that was receptive, wasn't full of shit. Because, once you start to do the work on yourself, you can easily identify people that's full of shit. So Harry had the opposite spirit. So I always liked Harry's energy. He had a special energy to him. And then, like Harry said, fast forward when we lost contact, because he wasn't trying to be on, social media. He was trying to be, but he found me on social media, and he seen that I was having a Cleveland infield training with the pros. That's where I do a hands-on training in Cleveland, Ohio. And he just signed up for the program and showed up at the class, and I was surprised. Because here's the thing: most people that know you, they don't support you. I'll repeat: most people that know you, they don't support you. They just don't, right? And so I'd be surprised when people that know me support me with their dollar, whether it's buying a book from me, buying a T-shirt, coming to one of my classes, or joining the mentorship. That's more special to me than anything. It's like, sometimes you could say that you don't really give a fuck, but no, honestly, when people that know me support me, it's like, wow, like that feels special. So if you got somebody in your family or a friend or somebody that inspires you, somebody that helped you in any kind of way, and they offer a service or product, make sure you support them. So
now with me, the money wasn't the problem.
When
you said what it's going to be to join the mentorship, I knew right there that whatever you was charging, the value was way more than that. You know what I'm saying?
How'd you know that?
Well, I knew it because I know you don't, but I know that you're a very serious person with this real estate stuff. Like, this ain't no joke with you. You know what I'm saying? You've been serious since 2012 when I first met you.
Right.
And that's why I was like, I gotta, get with him because I need to be up under somebody's wing to learn more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So and that's what was messed up when I lost contact with you. I was like, man, it was, but now we're here. Right. And when I seen that, I was like, oh no, because you only charge $5,000. Right. I was like, that ain't nothing. Right. That's chump change to the knowledge you gonna get. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. To be at 5,000 versus you gonna make 100,000 if you do it correctly. Right. You know what I mean? So it was a no brainer to me to join in the infield. I'm talking about training, but also you a genuine dude, like for real. Like, don't nobody really, everybody on TV, all this stuff be seeing you, but in real life though, when the people that meet you know that this is a genuine guy. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to screw you over. He ain't trying to fuck you out your money. He trying to actually teach people how to flip these houses or whatever way you want to go on about the real estate game. He know it. He been through it for a long time. 20 years is a long time to be in the real estate game.
What would you tell somebody that that's new to real estate? Somebody is thinking about getting in real estate. What advice would you give them?
The advice I would give them is you need to find somebody that can help you. If you don't have people that can help you, because you can get screwed easily. I would say, even though I'm a contractor, I would say dealing with contractors is probably one of the hardest things that you're gonna come about because you can easily get booked out your money. Now, I done did a job for somebody, so I done changed my motto. My motto is I need half up front and I need the other half before the other half of the work is finished. Because of, I did a job for somebody. At the end of the job, I put out all brand new floors. He owed me $6,000. Then he told me it didn't look good. And I was like, what you mean? And then he told me like, well, the guy came out of California and seen the house and he said he didn't like it, so he wasn't willing to pay the rest of the money. But thing about it was I seen a couple spots in the house that I didn't like. So I had my dudes, go over and mud some other stuff. So I was like, well, if the California dude came in, he would have seen that it was mud on the walls because he was trying to play with me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But so when we got to the end of the job though, dude was like, we don't like it and all this type of stuff. And I was like, okay. And what one thing led to another with him. But that's what I would say. So you need to find some good, solid people to be able to coach you into this, because you could be out of a lot of money. Because you're going to be spending $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on a house. You're going to spend another $40,000, $50,000 on a rehab. You're out $100. and that's gonna break you if you ain't got money like that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
What's your favorite rehab? What's your favorite real estate strategy? Like, what strategy do you like the most when it comes to real estate?
Well, I like the buy and hold strategy for residual income. Okay. So I own houses. I bought them in 2008 when Bush fucked up the economy. That was the best time for us to buy houses.
For sure.
God, the cheapest house I got in 2008 was $1,300. And I used to tell all my friends, like, hey man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, y'all want to, and they'd be like, yeah, I'm coming. But then they'd be like, they were going to clubs and bars and buying Rockawares and all this type of stuff. And I'm sitting back just stacking bread. And I'm going over in Westlake, signing houses.
Going to the title company.
Yeah, I'm going to title company signing houses. While they had clubs and bars and stuff. So I bought like 8 of them back then, right? 2008. So I still got them right now. But I'm switching over to the fix and flip.
Wow.
For I don't want to hold no more because I don't want to deal with tips. Even though you tell us about property management,
right.
I could put them in property management and stuff like that. So all the houses that I got now, pretty much my kids stay in them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I let, that was 15 years ago. So a lot of my kids are grown now.
Let me backtrack a little bit to make sure, just in case y'all missed when Harry said the cheapest house he bought back in 2008 was $1,300. The reason he was able to get the property for $1,300 because anytime the economy experiences turbulence, the banks start to retract. The real estate market goes down because the real estate market has cycles that go up and down. But in 2008, it was down. It was the real estate crash, aka correction. So that means properties went on sale at deep discount. So at the same time, I was buying properties for $3,500, $5,000. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because when the economy is experiencing turbulence, that's not time for you to run. That's why you got to make sure that you make the most of your money. Whatever money coming in, you need to have an asset allocation plan in place where you saving to invest, not saving just to save. So when the economy experienced turbulence and the real estate market dropped, you could buy properties for pennies on the dollars. Because guess what? People always need a place to stay and the market always come back. But if you equip with multiple strategies, you in position financially, you'll always be able to take advantage of opportunities like Harry talked about from 2008. Fast forward, Harry said he want to start flipping. Well, the reason why I like flipping, it kind of reminds me of the streets. I used to, be in the pharmaceutical business, long time ago. And, the money used to come fast. It reminds me of flipping real estate. Better yet, wholesaling, because the money come fast, right? And so in real estate, the only reason I flip properties, whether it's wholesale flips, turnkey flips, retail flips, the only reason I flip is to be able to fund my buy and holds free and clear without using the bank. So go ahead. Yeah. So you're fixing and flipping.
Yeah, I'm just fixing and flipping now. Okay. But one thing in the class that in our mentorship that you teach us how to allocate money. You show everybody. It's a lot of resources for people to be able to go and find. The mentorship is a great tool for somebody that's really trying to get into the real estate field. You know what I mean? But I would like to do just flips now. Okay. You know what I mean? And get away from. I just don't want no tenant calling me at all.
Property manager.
I don't want no property manager calling me saying, "Hey, the tenant need." No.
So that's cool.
Yeah. But at the same time, I the residual income is a great thing.
For sure. Because if you don't have something set up where the money coming in, you gotta fix and flip consistently. You can't take your foot off the gas. Okay, you need some more bread. Okay, you gotta go flip some stuff. Yeah. So it makes sense whether it's rental properties or other opportunities or other opportunities that you invest the money in from the fix and flips. So the money can continue to have kids, have babies, produce income. So whether it's other businesses, I like, rental properties because it's like, okay, I ain't got to manage it. Have a property manager manage it and it preserves my wealth.
Yeah.
And then other opportunities outside of real estate. So when you feel like you want to take a break, you could take a break.
I probably, if I wasn't a contractor, I probably would be doing it like that.
Right.
But because I'm a contractor and I'm most of the labor, I do it partially myself and hire other people for things that I don't like. The roof we hire somebody for, the gutters we hire somebody for, and the garage door we hire somebody for. Everything else we did ourselves with our hands. You know what I mean? So I'm able to save money because I'm the contractor, but if I wasn't, then I probably would be doing rentals because I would be able to save some of the money to allocate toward, you know what I mean?
Right.
But with me, I'm able to save a lot of money in labor.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
let's look around outside.
Fixing flips will work.
That's one of the mentees too. He's from Atlanta.
Oh, is?
Yeah, he's from Atlanta. It's funny, when I first started selling turnkey flips, it was mostly 90% was single families. So I think people right now are in that they listen to everybody on social media telling them you got to go 2 families, you got to go big. That's not necessarily true. You got to go where the numbers make the most sense because the path is math. So the single family, you only got 1 furnace, 1 hot water tank.
Whoa.
You can get out of there half of the time that it take you to get out of the 2 family.
Sure, yeah.
And then,
Not only why we did this was because the numbers made sense.
For sure.
You know what
I'm
I mean?
always going to do what the numbers make sense, whether it's a single family, 2 family, 10 unit, like it's all numbers. It's all numbers. Yeah, so what you do on the outside?
The outside we did a new windows, new front porch. We just put the railings up there, new railings. It was an enclosed porch. We took all the windows out and just framed it up like that. New windows, new roof, new gutters. We put a new meter base out here. Meter base is old. Painted the bricks down at the bottom. New garage door, new gutters on the garage. Painted the garage.
Yeah, I like the color.
Thank you.
The color.
It's called elephant skin.
That should pop with that white and that black trim.
It was a forest back here. This whole house was a forest. So we did that. All new windows and new roof. If I ain't say roof yet, we put a new roof on here. Cleaned it up real good. So we in the process of closing out this week, waiting on the carbon people to come.
When you think it's gonna hit the market? Next week?
Yeah. Next week it should hit the market. There'll be so many people pulling up asking about this house.
Yeah, I already know. This is a perfect location. The freeway right there. Then Euclid.
It was when you see the befores and afters though, man. Before it was. Remember I showed you it was a forest.
Yeah.
People couldn't believe. They can't believe what happened to this house. They thought it was all they was getting tore down. That's what everybody keeps saying. We thought this was getting tore down. Well, I mean, anything could be brought back. It just depends on if you're willing to take the time to do it.
Period.
You know what I mean? So, you know, it take time. It take time. It take a lot of money to do this. And if you ain't really ready, I would suggest that you take your time. Don't rush it. Take your time and don't rush, and just slowly save money, get your credit together, and then go after your dream.
How did you purchase? Did you purchase cash or you use a loan?
Yeah, this one was cash.
Okay.
We purchased cash and then we use business credit to fix it.
Oh, business credit cards to fix it.
Yeah, business credit cards. Yeah, business credit card. And I learned that from Dana Christian. Thank you, Dana.
That's what's up. That's
yeah,
what's up. Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate her because
Yeah.
I took what she said on Instagram and ran with it.
That's what's
You
up.
know what I mean? Yeah. I appreciate you though, bro, because you don't get too many people that's really trying to help people. You know what I mean? That's a blessing. You was a blessing from God for people. You know, a lot of people probably don't see that. You know what I mean? A lot of people do. You know what I mean? But usually most people just want to fuck somebody. You know what I mean? Get their money and run and shit. And that ain't everything I've ever experienced with you has always been on the up and up, 100. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just appreciate you being the dude that you are.
Appreciate you.
Know what I mean?
Appreciate you, man. For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
For sure, baby.